I even really existed, but I do. And people are starting to notice.
Bueno, gente, ya volvimos. Perdonen por haber cortado el directo anterior tan abruptamente, pero es que tenía que fijarme una cosa. Ahora, como verán por acá, creo que es, verán mi cara un poco minimizada para que no molesten el video. Y bueno, básicamente íbamos a ir a hablar con el mercader, que creo que me lo pasé. Acá estaba en el lugar, ¿no? No sé, por acá es. A ver si podemos llegar a un acuerdo.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying orders. Price has gone up since.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned.
No, voy a pasar por el diálogo y vamos a ir directo
Why
a...
don't we go and sell
When
it?
with these do not.
Your demand.
I'm not the one.
This stubborn.
He told me that their attendant seemed to be...
I'm certain we can come to an unofficial arrangement. You are clearly the apprentice of a demanding master who expects you to follow orders without raising a brow. Life in your shoes can't be easy. Perhaps we could help you take the weight off your feet.
And what would I have to do in exchange? If I give you the merchandise, my master will still demand the price you're supposed to pay me.
Not if you were robbed. By pure chance. I mean, it could happen to anyone. What if the guards leave a little extra bonus in your pocket as you look away? And while you're making yourself busy elsewhere, some of my men break in and collect their merchandise. You'll just have to make a devastated, the dastardly boldness of them face in front of your master, and we're done.
And the bonus will be how much?
Well, you won't be retiring.
Oh. All right. Done. I'm with you.
Not just yet. You'll get your bonus afterwards.
Well...
You're certainly honoring your new title. The quartermaster must be...
Es muy gracioso que puedas usar la corrupción como medio para conseguir lo que querés. Este juego es sumamente político. Hola Cardigan, ¿cómo estás? Entonces por acá, ¿no? Sí. Apenas entiendo este mapa. Sea cosa de acostumbrarse, ¿no? Que con Skyrim. A ver, es por acá. Como siempre no puede faltar algún bug, pero bueno. Acá tenemos lo de contrabandista. Me llevo este cofre que lo necesito para más adelante.
Good day.
That's right.
Yes.
Happy to hear he's taken.
When did you
2 days ago, in the evening.
Did anything seem...
Maybe a tad.
Why would that...
Why?
What does Jonas do in his free time?
He just hangs when evening.
Did he ever have...
Never.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Hola Nova, ¿qué hace?
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart, and he...
I don't know where to start with this.
No. Lauro won't...
And you don't believe...
I like the itch. Here, I call back.
Listo, yo tengo lo que necesitaba. ¿Se escucha todo bien, chicos? Si siguen ahí, me responden.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had it the other day, and then when, well, those...
Why didn't you intervene? Did you report?
Unfortunate captain.
Did Jonas... Do you know?
No.
Why would...
How would I...
It's just that I... Did anyone...
There was still a single kind of fella now and again.
Me paso todos los diálogos rápido para poder seguir yo.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Si se quedan hasta el final del directo, les regalo una key de este juego. Vamos a seguir con la misión esta de encontrar al marinero. Por acá no era, mierda. No me gusta mucho este mapa. Bueno, la gente se está muriendo. En este momento no me estarán viendo porque a Twitch se le ocurre poner anuncios. No sé por qué, pero bueno. Así me da ganas de hacer el directo.
Tavern keeper.
Lo probé subir en YouTube, así que me...
Can I bore you something this time?
I'm looking for a Naut, a young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been
A kidnapping. In my eyes. I would have noticed.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients, a big gambler.
I see. An able-bodied...
Where might I find him?
Here. Anything?
I need to be off.
Goodbye.
Bueno, vamos a ver con este chabón. A ver qué nos dice.
No, I'm looking for a young cat.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about the boy?
He's funny.
Tell me.
The kind
And after.
it just... And I think I wouldn't have.
Who was the...
No, he has a...
Thank you.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game.
Estoy sacándome todos los diálogos para darle un poco de
What would
quiche
you
a la
gain from
cosa.
lying? I have no idea.
Además, de paso les digo,
Holding a penniless child.
si quieren saber algo me preguntan, yo se lo respondo. Total, ya es la cuarta partida que empiezo en este juego. Con la primera casi me lo paso, pero con una cagadita que me mandé empecé otra y después otra y después otra. Las últimas tres, cuando dejé como la última, fue más que nada porque
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a
fueron
word with
intentos de
Sir
directo que
Fontaine.
salieron mal.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
A ver, vamos a ver.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you. And to what do
I would like to have a word.
He is not...
It concern. According to.
I see. He has simply...
Excuse me.
Don't you see?
I'm very. And then
Witness
the.
my son. A gesture.
How did you find?
We learned, then we learned. No sooner had...
Where might I find?
I cannot... Until the north...
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Norts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Tomo pociones porque en este juego no se te recupera la vida sola, a menos que vayas a un campamento. Y todavía no tenemos campamentos, así que... a joderse, yo creo que puedo como hacerme un par. Espero. A ver. Creo que vamos a hacer un directo de 1 hora. 1 hora y media. O quizás más, depende. Es por acá, ¿no? Sí. Vamos a hablar con el capitán.
Sir, Constantine Dorsey, future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we...
We should be able to... I'm still without...
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Okay.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Nort?
How I would like my father to be implicated in this sordid business. Our old teacher must
Vamos a hablar con el chabón este.
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you. Your absence this morning worried both your father and me.
Come now, Sir de Corsilio. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed, but he's never worried about it. I am sad to have caused you any worry, though. Would you believe that I was rotting away in a sinister jail, guarded by thugs ready to kill me? Though still seeing double from last night's drinks, I was preparing an ingenious escape plan when... ta-da! My dear cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me. I'm quite the fairy tale damsel.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits.
Take away the risk and...
But you want...
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Saga. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such a cord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it
Vaya
before the birth of the
padrecito,
child, and regretted it afterwards.
importa más la guita que el
That
hijo.
is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few
Bueno,
boat rides.
vamos a ir a buscar al marinero.
That is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Bueno. A ver por dónde explora. Voy a hacer toda rápida. En caso este de acá.
This document mentions another property, a warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Este juego tiene su chicha, es bastante oscuro también al parecer. No es el típico RPG, no, sí, pasó el nivel y todo eso, no, que la historia... Que la historia... Joder.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his
Vamos por
henchmen.
acá.
handful of underlings don't scare us away. Right, cousin?
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Ni de coño, vamos a
Sir
hacerlo.
Desade, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Nords are worried about his disappearance.
Those Nords took him from us, but now we've got him back. And he'll be staying with us.
No.
Will you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine? I looked into the contract that binds you to the Nords. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Nords. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Her sadness would be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in the story, don't you think?
You wouldn't dare tell her. I beg you.
You're not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. take the key and take him away. Cursed be the...
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir.
Bueno, fue fácil. Vamos a rescatar el chabón este, que nos va a servir más para más adelante. Oh, esto para entrar por otro lado, al parecer.
So it's here that our man keeps his son. Abusive fathers.
Listo. Jonah, te vas con los nautas de nuevo.
Who are you? My name is the Sade. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seemed so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
Listo, salvado. Ahora vamos a hacer lo último que tenemos que hacer. Vamos de nuevo a hablar con el coso y después hacemos lo último. Es mejor que el mío, vamos a quitárnoslo. Y aparte se puede mejorar, así que... Y lo necesito para la misión esta.
Sir?
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
No, voy a hacer la
Be
última
back
misión.
soon, Captain.
Secundaria, que es esta. En realidad tengo dos. No voy a hacer las dos juntas. No sé por qué se me salió la grabación recién. Y estoy escuchando un pitido raro. A ver, por acá, ¿no? Sí, acá.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor. Captain.
Yes.
Excellent news.
Blast me.
The command,
Very
the murder, and we've already... I would... Well, then. But...
Marvelous.
Well, then.
Bueno, vamos. Perdón por pasarme todo ese diálogo, pero creo que va a avanzar rápido. Vamos a ver las misiones juntas. Así nos las podemos tomar. Me falta cuero. Estos son crafteos que te puedo hacer, que es una de las cosas que voy a hacer en este juego. Me estoy sacando todas las cosas que es así, reciclándolo, que es para tener materiales que me van a servir para hacer otras cosas, como lo que estaba haciendo con la armadura recién. De hecho voy a seguir ahora. Mejoramos. Me gusta esta, pero como que no va mucho, así como poner esta. Lo veo más. Y acá tenemos para... Ahora con esa última modificación que le hice podemos abrir cofres hasta el nivel 2. Vamos a hacer esta misioncita.
Sir, are you ready? We should be. I have a favor. We would like.
Impossible. All merchants.
I will, Captain.
I would gladly. Here's and all that I can. If and with them, please.
Be back.
Bueno, vamos al almacén ahora. Vamos por acá. Después le agarro la caja esa.
If you wore a Naught uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in, unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Voy a hacer esta primero y después la otra para así ir directo.
Captain,
the way is clear.
Do your best to be quick.
Don't you be...
The warehouse is at the end to the right.
Move out.
Listo. Ahora tengo que hablar con el contramaestre. Ya lo anoté en el otro coso. Y lo que me falta acá es lo de arriba.
there?
May the Illuminated.
The man to which you are...
Oh, have you come, please? We are not here.
In that case, why is...
It's true. We fled, but the Inquisition...
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of St. Mateus. The one who returned to Teleme after traveling with his master.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of St. Mateus.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Mateus and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the Illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Mateus to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahib, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back. Could have a word with the good Dr. Sahib, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer
Ahora nos vamos. Vamos a ver con el chabón, con el árabe, de nuevo. Y después de esto vamos a ir directitos a la isla, donde empieza la verdadera historia del juego, donde empieza lo hardcore. Aunque primero vamos a tener que superar un pequeño obstáculo, del cual no estoy muy seguro. Ya van a ver por qué.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I would like to talk.
I am
a couple, and it's
these.
Without a doubt.
We are
at the port.
Very well.
I need to be.
Goodbye.
We owe you our life.
Farewell.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Tengo que informar al otro, que los dos se escaparon.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Tengo que informar al otro, que los dos se escaparon. Bueno, vamos a ver con los católicos
Good day,
extremistas.
Excellency.
Sir Desade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Le vamos a mentir.
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. How could that possibly... But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
Nos vamos
May
a...
the light guide you, Desade. We have nothing else to do but pray that...
Ahora nos vamos directitos a la isla. Ya terminamos todo lo que teníamos que hacer acá.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
Y vamos a enfrentarnos al primer boss del juego. Sí. El primer boss en el prólogo. Así de jodido es este juego. Y eso que este juego es de normal.
Sir, are you ready? We should be able to... Permission to board the ship.
Certainly. Do you have any files?
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect.
I am so eager to discover Tear Freddy. My isle, my new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic...
No, my house is in order.
creatures, as big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nauts even brought one back in one of their ships.
Bueno. Voy a dejar esta cinemática.
Those conniving, pista-stilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it!
Come then, let's send them ahead.
Holly.
Watch out! Take a step back, sir!
Cut! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
Listo, bicho muerto.
Greenblood, how do you fare? Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious. I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Listo. Bueno, gente. No, tuvimos puntitos. ¿Por qué tenemos 2 puntos? Perfecto. Lo que no tengo es el... Bueno, me compro uno después.
Gentlemen.
Le damos un barquito.
Your cousin's enthusiasm.
El otro se reemociona.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's
Sure.
certain.
Nuestro personaje es un hijo de puta. Se escapa del pintor, se escapa de todo.
Stations, lads! Wear anchor and ready hot to wear. Lively now, lively! Catch me a wind!
Bueno, gente, esperamos a que cargue y ya llegamos a la isla. Ya llegamos a la isla, bien. Acá empieza lo bueno. Y terminamos el prólogo. Sí. Esta parte me la voy a pasar. Porque básicamente es los médicos que le dan un medicamento al chabón por el viaje. Bueno, ya tenemos otro compañero. Porque a nuestro primo no lo vamos a poder usar como compañero nunca más. A partir de acá. Así que vamos a ver. Ya que estoy, voy a ponerme las pociones. 3. Y lo primero que voy a hacer es comprarme un coso. Un anillo para poder usar magia.
Excellency! It is an what might...
Listo. De momento voy a tener como arma B el anillo, pero después lo vamos a usar. Vamos a ver a dónde nos lleva esto. Nueva ciudad. Nuevo todo. ¿Me dejas pasar, hija de puta? Gracias.
Atoy! Sien sradi dao quint. Dadagudach me in.
Attention, soldier!
Let me pass. I must see the chief of your village. Whatever could be so funny?
Now, who would you be to seek an audience with the governor?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid. My mother is Amal, the chief of our clan. I am here as an emissary of my people, and I must see your chief, governor.
So you are a princess, then?
A what?
Let her pass! Your Majesty, I shall present you to the governor. Come.
Princess, Majesty, you are most confusing. But thank you for your help.
De nada. A ver, Vasco, yo también soy pícaro, así que vos te vas a tomar por culo y me quedo con estos dos.
There you are, dear cousin. What is this? Who is this amazing person in your company?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid, daughter of Meb. My mother is the Mal, the chief of our clan.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, Siora. This is incredible. You look so much alike, you could be related. If you would allow me, Princess, I would like to confer a mission to my cousin. You need to visit the governors of the bridge and Telena to give them my formal regards, that sort of thing, but also to discover what they've managed to learn. They've been here much longer than we have. Perhaps they've made some inroads to finding a cure for the Malachor.
Forgive me, Mal, but I have a request for you. My people needs your help.
I thought we might discuss matters together at leisure, but please, speak your piece.
The Alliance, the Bridge Alliance and my people are at war. My mother has sent me to you in search of allies. I fear that without your help, our clan will suffer great horrors. We have already lost so many souls.
This seems a sensible request. You know, though, we cannot go to war with our neighbors.
Perhaps there is a way to negotiate a ceasefire, the time to see things more clearly.
Excellent idea. I would be completely lost without you. Go and parley with, the Queen, dear cousin. Try and put an end to confrontations for the time being.
I will come with you. It will take more than one person to convince my mother to lay down our weapons.
Perfect. Take Kurt along with you and anyone you feel useful. I've been told that the roads are not safe. Safe travels, dear cousin. And watch out for yourself. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
Listo, nueva compañera y ahora tenemos que ir a ayudarla.
Saga, you have a moment. Thank you for coming. But according, I tried, but if very well.
Listo, bueno, entonces me lo pasé porque es el pedo. Básicamente nos pide que pongamos campamentos, por todos los lugares a los que vayamos yendo. No, ¿dónde está la salida de la ciudad? Acá hay una salida. Esta misión la voy a hacer después. Terzo se compone de varias regiones interconectadas. Cuando explores, descubrirás campamentos que te permitirán descansar y realizar viajes rápidos. Cuando llegues al final de un camino, usa la interfaz de viaje para seleccionar tu próximo destino. También hay caravanas cerca de las principales ciudades para realizar viajes rápidos de un lugar a otro. Les voy a mostrar la magia un cachito. Me parece que fue el camino incorrecto porque teníamos que ir por otro lado. Al parecer. Tenemos que ir por acá. Así que vamos a ir por allá. O sea, con la magia, ya que estamos viendo, con la magia básicamente tu personaje se puede convertir en una metralleta humana. Cosa que no van a notar teniendo en cuenta que nada más tengo un punto puesto en eso, pero bueno. Como ven, ignora la armadura de los personajes. Por eso está tan rota este poder.
Drink a potion. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Listo, perfecto. Voy con la magia equipada yo. Es que está rota, ustedes lo acaban de ver. Vamos a pasar de nivel. Veamos. Voy a empezar dándome a... Voy a hacer una especie de guerrero mágico, medio raro, yo acá. Ustedes no lo hagan, yo lo hago porque ya sé jugar más o menos al juego. Pero ustedes no lo hagan. Podría ser respect para probarme lo que necesito, pero no lo voy a hacer. Durante el viaje largo puedes detenerte en un campamento de mercaderes ambulantes, así que podrás comprar o vender objetos Organiza a tus compañeros, acceder a tu cofre, el taller. Ajá. Que básicamente es el típico lugar que vos venís, compras alguna cosita para estar preparado y ya. Sí, le voy a comprar el coso porque tiene un arma gris. El guardia este. Me quedo con 4. Pero mi tanque va a estar mejor armado, así que es una ganancia. Después lo voy a editar bien eso. Igual también puedo vender, así que para comprar pociones y balas y demás. Listo, vamos.
We are arriving in my mother's village. Bed rice. There are wild beasts around it. We must be careful. The eyes rad. The red spears know how to defend themselves. But we must be careful. No magic left. Drink a potion.
Listo. Primer campamento. Voy a dormir hasta el amanecer, así ya si nos morimos empezamos acá de nuevo.
This is where the spears of all past warriors are gathered. The branches are reclaimed by the tree and bring strength to the village.
Ok, vamos a ver. ¿Qué va esto?
Who do you think you are? By what right do you enter the home of our queen?
I'm the emissary of the Congregation of Merchants. I've come to meet your leader.
Come now, Arwant. You are not a watchdog. Where is my mother?
Siora, I didn't see you. You have come too late. Your mother has gone to wage a war. They left for Didekiden Nadagais only a few hours ago.
Oh no. We need to catch up with them and avoid the shedding of blood. Please, haste.
Very well then. Let's be off.
Bueno, no sé, alguien viendo. Y me ponen un anuncio los pesados de Twitch. Bueno, perdonen por los anuncios, pero es que Twitch los pone solo, yo no les dejé.
Wait. We should go left.
Look at the tracks.
Before
If it is dangerous,
we risk meeting a...
No te voy a hacer caso, chiqui.
Thanks for listening to me. I fear my mother may have already thrown herself into the battle.
Bueno, gente, si alguien viendo el directo, por favor ponga hola, ¿qué hace? ya casi llegamos a la hora. Voy a ver si puedo pasar de su culo. No creo porque ese hecho a mí me ve, así que vamos a jugar con todo. El único problema de la magia es que si bien está todo rota, por el tema de que no tiene en cuenta la defensa del enemigo, o sea, la armadura, gastas mana como un condenado cada vez que lo usas, por cada ataque que lanzas. Cinemática piola. Está todo roto la Essen.
Iselt! You are too late, Ciora. Mother has fallen and we are defeated. No, no. This is not fair.
I am so sorry.
Who is this man? He resembles one of us, but is dressed like a Renaigze.
I am the ambassador of the Congregation of Merchants. I'm sorry for your loss.
The congregation? On what side are you on in this war? Those that massacre our people? Iselt, calm down. You know that Mother sent me to seek out allies. You show up when the fight is nearly over. Was this part of your plan? You know that these monsters are taking our own. They must make honorable amends.
We got here as fast as we could, I assure you, and we have fought by your side. Listen, after a battle, whether lost or won, the elders say that we must return the dead to the earth.
And tend to the wounded. He is right, Iselt. This is no time to continue the fight. Truly spoken. You are right, and you know our traditions. I feel weak.
You need to return to the village and care for your wounds. We will watch over the others.
Thank you. I'll see you again, Ciora. Thank you for soothing her anger. We must tend to the wounded now. And find my mother. Or her body, if if she is indeed dead.
Look at this massacre. How?
Find her banner. It bears the symbol of our clan.
Bueno, vamos a empezar a buscar heridos. Después voy a agarrar todo porque si no, no voy a poder correr. Ya me pasó varias veces.
This way, there is a survivor. Let's heal him. You now have enough strength to return to the village. Find Armand. He will take care of you. Over there, I think that man is still breathing. Let's make sure. You now have enough strength to return to the village. Find Armand. He will take care of you.
Tengo que curar por lo menos a 5.
Over there, I think that man is still breathing. Let's make sure.
¿Ahí dónde?
Oh, these ruins are very strange. By what name did you call this place again?
There was once a battle.
No, si hay alguno más por acá.
A great victory for our clans.
Ah, ok, hay uno.
Strange indeed. These walls are completely foreign to the styles of your own dwelling. Does this name that you gave the ruins mean anything in particular?
Yes. It means ruins of the first guardian.
I would like to dig around a little on the site. You might be able to unearth clues as to who actually built them.
You can walk now. Return to the village. We must make sure that there are no more survivors.
Ahora tenemos que ir por acá.
I beg of you, help me.
Still you dare to breathe. How can you hope that I am here to save you?
No,
What have you done with my mother?
Pity, I beg of you. I don't want to die.
Then answer!
Siora.
Bueno, acá tenemos dos opciones. Ser un hijo de puta y animarla a matarlo o detenerla. Yo la voy a comenzar a detenerse.
Look at yourself. You're acting like a beast.
A beast has far more majesty than these monsters who are
Y lo que voy a decir después de este diálogo.
Taken her. The Queen. They took her.
Then she must still be alive. They would not have bothered to carry away a corpse.
She would have chosen death before capture. They must have wanted her alive. We must find her.
If your mother is in the hands of Rich, they'd have taken her to the closest camp.
Promise me that we will do everything we can to bring her back.
Bueno, lo que iba a decir cuando estaba en el diálogo. Para los pelotudos que juegan el juego a ser unos cabrones de mierda. Escúchenme bien, pelotuditos. Sé que el juego puede tomar las decisiones que quieras y eso, pero... escuchen bien lo que les voy a decir. En este tipo de juegos donde... En este tipo de juegos... donde cada puta decisión que tomes tiene consecuencias, no es bueno ser no es bueno jugar de hijo de puta. Yo lo viví con Mass Effect. La primera vez que lo jugué traté de ser un hijo de puta. Me salió mal. En Mass Effect 2, cuando terminé, en Mass Effect 2 en la misión final, por haber sido un cabronazo, se me murieron todos los compañeros de equipo. Además, este juego tiene algunos hechos que si no tenés como mínimo algo de confianza con tus compañeros no vas a poder hacerlos, o puede que los tengas que terminar matando. Yo se los digo nada más. Ustedes hagan lo que quieran. Me falta encontrar un superviviente. ¿Dónde está? Tengo que ir para el otro lado.
Another warrior who survived. I do not think that we will find any more of them now. We healed them all, thanks to you. May the grass always be soft beneath your feet.
Bueno, nivel 6, de putísima madre. Vamos a ver esto de acá y después seguimos.
Look, there are some images on the... This is the first time I've seen these drawings so closely.
You've never come here? You certainly seem to know the place.
This site is sacred and taboo. Everyone knows where it is, but no one ever comes here. All these colors are so beautiful. I never would have imagined that they could create something so delicate.
Who are you talking about?
Of those who built these lodgings, that my ancestors vanquished in a past war.
You know who they were?
I only know the legend of the Kid and the Daige.
I'm listening.
It is said our people lived peacefully until the men appeared from the sea, intent on making our lands their own. They dug great caverns into the earth, ripped down our forests, destroying everything in their wake. They were evil. The warriors killed so many people that even their own people came to fear them. Here they built a terrible city that spewed out clouds of cinder and death. Our kings and queens were desperate. They went to the heart of our island, and the island heard them. From the woods appeared the first guardian. He was taller than a city, and with each step it smashed a lodging. It was a guardian of Rat, and the city could not resist him. Since then, the earth answers our call for magic, and in exchange, we become all Manawi, in keeping with the pacts our kings and queens once made.
It is a very sad and terrible legend. I wonder who these people from the sea could have been. People from the continent, no doubt. Our Malachor might well be the cursed result of that war from another age. We have nothing more nor anyone else to find here. I must report all we've learned to Constantine.
Bueno. Volvemos a la ciudad.
Honor Manawi, my mother is still. I must do everything I. So will you accompany?
We will do everything we. Let's go.
En este juego cada compañero tiene sus propias misiones. Y si haces todas esas misiones, podés llegar a tener un romance con esos personajes. Al estilo Mass Effect, lo mismo. Nada más que en vez de ser una, son varias. Creo que cada uno de los personajes tiene como 4 o así. Ya pasé de su culo, así que... Hola de nuevo, Hades. Me encanta la magia. Hades, ¿ahora te quedas o te vas? Ah, no te había sido. A mí me figuraba que no había nadie viendo el directo, por eso te preguntaba. A ver cuánta mierda tengo encima. Por eso puedo caminar mejor. ¿Y por qué ahora nomás me aparece en rojo?
Halt! Who goes there? De Sardet. I am the legate of the merchant congregation.
Oh, well, you...
Am I?
This young lady is the princess of... As such, I would appreciate if...
Very well. I'd feel...
Well, who are you?
De Sardet, legate of the merchant congregation. Allow me to introduce Siora, the daughter of Queen Bladnid, whom you faced on the battlefield. We understand that you brought her mother here, and I would like to negotiate her liberation.
A liberation? That'll prove difficult. She's dead.
No! You let her die! You may even have finished her up like an agonizing animal!
We didn't need to. When we collected her up from the battlefield, she was severely wounded. She died on the way to the camp.
I want to see her body, Honor Manawi. Please. I must see her.
Can we see her, Captain?
If you're the one who's asking, Your Excellency, it should be possible. You're in luck. We were thinking about getting rid of it, but we received the order to keep her body. It's still at the infirmary. Ask the doctor. He'll show it to you.
Thank you, Captain. Siora, I'm terribly sorry.
Let's go see her now. I need to.
I'm sorry, pretty. I really am.
The infirmary must be the building on the right, near the camp entrance. Let's go.
Who are you? Are you looking for a doctor?
I am the legate of the congregation, and this is Siora, the daughter of the queen whose remains you're keeping.
I would like to see her. I need to see her. Please.
My condolences, madam.
Lol,
The
¿cómo se
body of
arregla
your
eso?
mother is back there in the room
Lo
on the
del
left.
mensaje lento.
I should give you some privacy while you're mourning. We won't be far.
I must take her with me, Honor Manawi. We must perform the rituals.
The captain said that he was instructed to keep her body. It will not be easy to convince him to disobey.
I do not care about the captain's orders. She is my mother. She must be given back to the earth.
So, let's go back to see him and try to make him change his mind.
You can try, but with all due respect, I doubt that you will succeed. He will not want to draw attention to himself by disobeying this order.
What do you mean?
I believe he is a traitor, and that he made a deal with Telemi.
Those are some serious accusations, even for a member of the Guard. Why would you believe such a thing?
I overheard a conversation that got me thinking, and I also saw certain documents.
We could use them to pressure him. Did you take them?
No, that would be too risky. I do not want to get into trouble. But I suppose they would still be amongst his other belongings.
Will they let us rummage through this place without protesting?
Most of the guards returned to Hikmet after the battle was over. If you are discreet, you should be able to enter the officers' building.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Shouldn't you ask the captain first? Maybe he'll change his mind.
You're right. Let's try talking to him before rummaging through the camp.
Me estoy muriendo.
Your Excellency, what do you want?
We would like to retrieve the remains of the Queen. Bring her back to her people and her family.
That will not be possible, Your Excellency. As I told you, the Governor specifically asked us to keep her. He wants her delivered to one of his scholars who wanted to study her.
Captain, I insist.
It is my mother. Give her back to me.
This isn't the right way.
This man is as cold as stone.
I'm afraid we have no choice but to pressure him now, like the doctor told us.
We will have to be discreet if we want to find these documents without getting caught.
Captain, I insist. This isn't the right. I'm afraid we have no choice but to pressure him now, like the doctor told us.
The doctor was right. They are trafficking weapons illegally with San Mateos. If word reaches Hikmet, these men will face a firing squad. None of these documents are signed. The captain managed to cover his tracks. Here's a document that could be useful. They're meeting with the buyers.
Then you should go there. He won't be able to deny it if we catch him red-handed.
There's a risk that he will react violently, but we have no other choice.
Let's go then. I know this place. It is further down the road, near a large tree.
There's a risk that he will react violently, but we have no other choice.
Let's go then.
Bueno, ahora no lo voy a hacer porque luego para la próxima vez, ¿te parece? Porque ahora si salgo ahora de esto va a ser medio, me va a quedar medio. Ya me pasó una vez que si salías mientras estabas en directo se te cagaba todo. No. Va, igual lo puedo hacer desde el celular. A ver si puedo. Si salgo ahora de esto va a ser medio, me va a quedar medio. Ya me pasó una vez que si salías mientras estabas en directo se te cagaba todo. No. Va, igual lo puedo hacer desde el celular. A ver si puedo. Si salgo ahora de esto va a ser medio, me va a quedar medio. Ya me pasó una vez que si salías mientras estabas en directo se te cagaba todo. No, mejor lo hago para el próximo. Ahora no lo estoy encontrando. Bueno, ¿qué te parece el juego? Va de esa voz, que sos el único que está viendo esto, aparte de mí, para mejorar el directo.
This is the tree that was mentioned. Let's hide while we wait for them to arrive.
This is the tree that was mentioned. Let's hide while we wait for them to arrive.
Well, Captain. We stumbled.
Sorry, my friend.
Captain, you are making a grave mistake. All we want is to negotiate.
I want the body of my mother. Found the Dara Grimaderendan. No magic left. 3
You're running out of... Enough! I surrender! I would never have thought that you would dare to attack allies of the congregation.
It seems to me that you were the one who attacked. How did you put it? This nosy legate. Had you simply listened to us, Captain, this fight would not have taken place. All we wanted was for you to respectfully deliver the body of the Queen to her village.
And will you stay silent about what you saw?
We're neutral. Trading amongst yourselves does not concern us.
In that case, very well. I'll return to the out.
Now I would like for us to...
In that case...
Vamos directo. A ver, de esta chica. A ver si nos ganamos otro rico nivel con esto.
Is it our mother? I know, Siora. And the worst here say, some men delivered her remains here. They said that it was thanks to you. And the Renagze legate, thank you. We will be able to pay homage to our mother.
A Vampire y Assassin's Creed a mí me recuerda más a coso a The Witcher 2 y a Dragon Age, pero bueno, cada uno tiene su punto de vista.
Saying that our mother had made an agreement with Teleme. But Mater did not tell me about it. She didn't say anything to me either. I do not like this, Iseult. These people want to drive us away from the land. I know. But we need help after the defeat. And they say that she made a promise set in stone. The spirits of the people of our village would have to go to the light, and in exchange they'd help us against the lions. This is impossible. Mater would never have done such a thing. They are lying, I'm certain of it. They may be. But if there really is a promise set in stone, we cannot break it. And we will have to bury our mother according to their rituals. We must verify it. I will not stand there while these mind shakers take our village.
Si ahora se puso, se enojó esta ¿cómo le digo? Pseudo-elfa. Es que son como elfos, básicamente, los que viven acá. Aunque teniendo en cuenta que algunos les salen ramas de la cabeza, se podría decir que son más como dríades, pero bueno. Uy, cositas bonitas, pero son un poquito caros, hijos de puta. Tengo todo, pero no me deja.
If you want to trade again, you know where to find me.
Voy a ir para acá, creo que hay una cosa. Voy a seguir ahí. Por acá creo que había un... Sí, acá hay uno. No, no es lo que quería yo. Quería que era otra cosa que me daba puntos de habilidades, pero no, me confundí. No era acá. Voy a fijarme si este chabón tiene pociones de maná y si las tiene, cuánto las vende. Si las vende baratas me compro todas las que pueda porque las necesito en serio. El consumo de maná es asqueroso. A ver, acá hay 10. Me puedo llevar 6, algo es algo. Me quedo en la mierda, pero las necesito en serio. También puedo hacerlo yo. Va, no, creo que no las puedo hacer porque no tengo la habilidad por ahora. ¿Qué misión tengo? Pues voy a hacer las misiones en orden. Primero va a estar la misión esta de hablar con nuestros aliados. Voy a hacer las misiones en orden. Primero va a estar la misión esta de hablar con nuestros aliados. No entiendo lo que quisiste decir ahí, Hades, porque la pantalla de mi celular está toda hecha mierda, así que no entendí lo que quisiste decir. Algo de Fortnite.
Drink a potion.
Vos, nivel 7, de puta madre. Tengo que ir por acá. A los pesaditos. Oh, los TLM son los católicos extremistas los de TLM. Voy a ir después con ellos. Primero voy a ir con los otros. Ahora sí te entendía, pero no era que no quería jugar más a Fortnite. Cada vez que te hacía la joda ahí con el Dauntless te decías que no, que todo menos eso. Ahora sí te entendía, pero no era que no quería jugar más a Fortnite. Cada vez que te hacía la joda ahí con el Dauntless te decías que no, que todo menos eso. Hablando de Dauntless, tendríamos que jugar algún día de nuevo. Pero este juego es una droga, así que disculpad si los días entre que este juego salió y es una droga y que voy al gimnasio está medio complicado jugar.
Greetings. My caravan goes through also.
Dejar a Hikmet.
To Hikmet, please.
Encima el fin de semana que viene, tengo un casorio.
Halt! What's your destination, my lord? Just into town. I am an emissary of the congregation and I'm here to discuss matters with your governor. Why the checkpoint?
We've got orders to verify all comings and goings. The roads are becoming dangerous. Do you have anything particular to report?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Well then, good travels, my lord.
Y no sé, jugar Fortnite ahora, ¿qué hora es? Las 11. Si nos metemos ahora nos van a pegar una violada a nivel Dios. Además tengo que cambiar el título del directo. ¿Me decís cuánto llevo de vídeo? Ah, es que ya ni tengo ni puta idea yo.
Halt! Your names, titles, and business at hand.
Sir de Sardet, emissary of the Congregation of Merchants on Tier Fredi. I have come to present my regards to your governor.
Your papers seem to be in order. Welcome to Hickmate, Your Excellency.
Come closer. Come closer. All my wares are in the back.
You'd better go and meet this governor without me. We are at war. I'm not certain that I can remain calm if I see such a man.
The little one's not wrong. You came to flatter him. The sailor is less likely to cause an incident. But you are the diplomat.
Come closer. Come closer. All my wares are in the back.
No, me olvidé que estaban en guerra y que no podía entrar con ella. Funciona.
Greenblood, there's something I would like.
I'm listening.
A recruit I've been I would like.
My opinion.
Ever since. But I have.
I see.
Precisely. So then.
I don't know.
Anything else?
I must leave.
Chao, señora. Vamos con Vasco.
Come closer. Come closer. All my wares are in the back.
Hago esto y termino el directo, me parece. ¿Realmente querés arriesgarte a jugar Fortnite? Hades.
Your Excellence, it is an honor to meet you. Allow me to present my sincerest regards in the name of the Congregation of Merchants.
And allow me to wish you and your cousin a warm welcome to the island, in the hopes that this visit will help prolong the profitable relations between our two nations.
Likewise. Nevertheless, another question brings me. The Malachor. The Prince d'Orsay hopes that these new shores will bring us new possibilities. Even a remedy.
It is an area that concerns us greatly, but be assured we are studying it acutely. Our doctors and alchemists are particularly interested in the flora of the Isle. It's extremely varied and different from our own. In fact, we have sent a group of explorers into a very promising sector. Alas, we've had no news from them for quite some time now. We are hoping that nothing has happened. We would have sent a patrol to investigate, but we cruelly lack the means to do so. The natives have proven aggressive, even hostile to our studies, and have attacked us regularly. We are obligated to maintain all of our able-bodied men here in order to protect the city. But we would be happy to share with you the results of our research if...
Your Excellency.
This insolent interruption is untimely and unwelcome.
I deeply regret, Excellency, but one of our frontier posts has just suffered a brutal attack.
Report then and be precise.
The natives attacked us by surprise. Our men were massacred. Our frontier post is lost.
One more act of barbarity. Dismissed, soldier. Where was I? Yes. We would be most pleased to share our discoveries with our allies if your cousin would send us a party to help us find our lost expedition. I could show you to which region they were sent.
I thank you for the information and will let him know.
If you are of a mind to accord me another request, I would be truly grateful.
I'm listening.
As you have not failed to observe, our troops, as well as our caravans, have been suffering incessant attacks. The merchants, including your own, are raided, often killed, and certain goods have become scarce. Captain Rainhill, who commands our outpost in the plains, has communicated his incapacity to protect them. Considering that certain of your own fellow countrymen are involved.
You would like me to lend a hand? I will see what I can do, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subject?
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you.
Farewell, my lord.
Bueno, gente, voy a dejar el directo por acá. Espero que les haya gustado, que eso hicimos 2 horas, hora y media, no tengo ni puta idea. Pero igual es un segundo y después ya volvemos con otro directo en el que probablemente se caguen de risa. Así que bueno, gente, nos vemos en la próxima.